Chapter 28, Steering Systems and Integral Steering Gears, Day 3, Video 9, Bushing Replacement. So what we were doing when we were taking those measurements is to see how much wear we've got on those bushings inside that steering knuckle. So the kingpin comes up through here, so we've got a very certain amount of clearance between that kingpin and these bushings, all right? So the more that we use the steer axle turning, carrying the load, and that sort of thing, is these bushings will start to wear down. And one thing to be very cautious of is they do not wear uniformly. We may have a majority of our wear happens on one side, where now this is all paper thin right here, and now this side is still at the original thickness, right? So that's why we did the dial indicator in all those different directions of trying to push this kingpin back and forth and up and down and twist and all that, to find where that wear is at and if it's within the allowable limits. So again, not an even wear pattern that happens on here, and maybe the wear is different on the top bushing than it was on the bottom bushing. So we're taking off the steering knuckle. The bushings are a removable component here, so we drive out those bushings, drive new bushings in. We've got a grease seal here, an oil seal that traps the grease in, but allows the grease to come out and purge out, and does not allow dirt from penetrating into the area here. So we've got a greasable, or the wear part of the bushing. So upper and lower, drive those in, new seals in here, and then possibly a new kingpin. Sometimes we get the kit and it's got all those components in it. So you drive out the kingpin, and you drive out the well, first of all, you drive out the pins that retain it, the draw keys, and then drive out the kingpin, new bushings and thrust bearings and all that, and new kingpin and all that. All comes as one kit. So if we've got any damage to the kingpins or the bushings, it's going to happen to, if we've got damaged kingpin, it's going to damage the bushings. Damaged bushings is going to damage the kingpin. That's why they give us all those components. Some, depending on the manufacturer, have us drive out the old bushings, drive in new ones, and then a reamer, we use that to get it to its final diameter, so it fits that kingpin properly.